Hey folks, how's it going? Let's just start doing some math. We got 386. Prime factorization of 252. Let's see, if I'm a calculator nearby. 252. It ends in 2, which means it's even, so 2 goes into it. So 252 divided by 2 is 126. 2 is prime, so that's sort of a stopper. 126, it's even, so 2 goes into it again. So 126 divided by 2 is 63. 2 is a stopper because it's a prime number. 63. Let's see. If the numbers add up and they're divisible by 3, that means 3 goes into them. 6 plus 3 is 9, which is divisible by 3, so that means 3 goes into this. So 3. So let me divide that by, so 63 divided by 3, enter, 21. 3 is prime, so it's a stopper. And 21 I know is 3 times 7. 3 is prime, 7 is prime. 7 is prime because you can't break it up, it's just 1 times 7. Okay, so there's our prime factorization. We got some 2's, we got some 3's, we got a 7. So 2 shows up twice, so 2 squared. 3 shows up twice. So 3 squared times, and then there's that 7. And so here's our prime factorization. Okay, so that's 386. Save some paper, save a tree. 388. We have 24 divided by 3 plus 4. 5 minus 2. I might be going a little bit fast, but remember, you can just pause, rewind. Okay, and I can't really see what I'm doing if I'm looking at the problems in front of me, so hopefully everything's turning out okay. I guess we'll find out in a second. Okay, so PEMDAS, I'm going to take care of that parentheses things first, so that's going to clean up and give me a, ooh, fancy, 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, so then I'm going to do this 4 times 3 first, so 4 times 3 is 12. So I kind of took care of this first. 5 minus 2 is 3, 4 times 3 is 12. So 24 divided by 3 plus, and I kind of did 2 steps at once. Got a little lazy, hope you're cool with that. Okay, we got to do all multiplications and divisions before any additions and subtractions, so let me do that. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Plus 12, and that gives us 20. Okay, 390. Can I save some paper? Maybe. 390, they say if x is 4, then what is x cubed? So they just want you to put 4 in there. Okay, so x is 4, and then cube it. So on your calculator, just do 4 cubed, so 4 times 4 times 4, enter, 64, arrow, 64. B says, what if it's 5 to the x? 5 to the x, so x is 4, so 5 to the 4th power. I don't know if you can see my calculator. I'm going to pretend you can, so I'm going to do 5. You might have a y to the x button, or you might have this little like arrow pointing up. Sometimes it's called caret. So 5 caret 4. My calculator is pretty fancy. So tinker around with your calculator, see if you can figure it out. Ask me in office hours or in class if you can't figure it out. 5 to the 4th. Enter, 625. Okay. And then C says, is there enough room for C? How's the back look? Ugh. Yeah, we'll try and put C here. We'll see what happens. C says, what does it say? 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. And again, we're just going to let x be 4. So 4 squared minus 5, x is 4, plus 3. Okay, 4 squared is 16. 4 squared is 16 times 2, 32. minus 5 times 4 is 20, or plus 3. So just go from left to right. 32 minus 20. 32 minus 20, ask your calculator, is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. And then so the answer is 15, and I could write it, I'll draw an arrow, because that makes sense. 15. So once again, 32 minus 20, ask your calculator, is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. Oh, disorganization. Okay, so that was 390. Moving on to 392. Should I break this video apart into a bunch of little videos? That seems like a pain. So you can just fast forward and rewind, right? Every once in a while, I'm going to check on the image. Oh, geez. Was the last one too far below? Oh, son of a gun. I should probably check more often. The desk stops right there. Okay. So going back to number 390, I think maybe for part B, if it got cut off, 5 to the x, we let x equal 4. 5 to the 4th is 625. Just plug in your calculator. For 390 part C, it was 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. We're just going to let x equal 4. So 2 times 4 squared minus 5 times 4 plus 3. 4 squared is 16 times 2 is 32. 5 times 4, 20, so minus 20 plus 3. 32 minus 20 is 12, plus 3 is 15. Answer's over here because I'm saving paper foolishly. Okay, so I'm going to keep going back and making sure I can see what's going on. It's a learning process, folks. We're learning. By we, I mean me. Okay, so I think I have an idea. I will write down the problem. 392. So it's 12y plus 7 plus 2y minus 5. I'll write down the problem. It says simplify. Okay, and then I'll go back and I'll watch what I'm doing. Okay. So I see we got some y stuff, and then we got some number stuff. So combine like terms. 12y and 2y is 14y. The 7 and the minus 5 is positive 2. Boom, done. Okay. 394. Okay, I go back. I click. Oh, geez. In the following exercise, translate the phrases into algebraic expressions. 394, the sum of 4ab squared plus that. So the sum just means add things together. So 4ab squared, the sum of them, so add them together, 7a cubed b squared. Okay. Part B says the product. Product means multiply. So 6y squared and multiply. I'll use parentheses. And 3y. That's the product. 12 more than 5x. 12 more than something, 12 more than 5x. So here's 5x and 12 more than that, plus 12. Some of you folks might have put 12 plus 5x. Yeah, technically that's right, but kind of, do you see how it makes sense? 12 more than 5x, you kind of put the plus 12 at the end. It's kind of weird how the English language, it kind of switches it in the math language. Hopefully that makes sense. 12 more than 5x. Okay. And then, so D is 5y less than 8y squared. Oh, so that one, the way I wrote it here, plus 12 helps with this part D. Click back for a second. Okay. So 5y less than that. So here's 8y squared. And now 5y less than that minus 5y. Aha. It's all making sense. Boom. 396. Oh my gosh. Dushko has nickels and pennies in his pockets. The number of pennies is 4 less than 5 times the number of nickels. Oh, word problems. Let n represent the number of nickels. Write an expression for the number of pennies. Okay, there's nickels and pennies. N, oh gosh. Number of nickels. Okay. The number of pennies is 4 less than 5 times the number of nickels. Okay, 4 less. Okay, so it's kind of like what we're doing here. So 4 less, but 5 times. Here's 5 times the number of nickels. 5 times the number of nickels, 5n. 4 less than that. 4 less than that. Ta-da! 4 less than 5 times the number of nickels. Aha. Okay. 398. In the following exercises, simplify. 9 minus absolute value, 3, 4 minus 8, boom. Parentheses first, 4 minus 8 is negative 4. Absolute value that, 9 minus that. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. See, I'm showing all my work. Absolute value of negative 12 is just 12. 9 minus 12 is negative 3. Boom. 400. Can I fit it here? 400. World's longest video. It better work out. Oh my gosh. Test. Okay. There better be audio. I'm going to be so angry if it doesn't work. Okay, number 400. Negative 12 plus negative 8 plus 7. Should I get an extra piece of paper? No way. We can fit it here. Negative 12 plus a negative 8 plus 7 plus a negative 8. So I would just say negative 12 plus minus, so minus 8 plus 7. And then just go from left to right. Negative 12 minus 8 is a negative 20, and then the plus 7. Negative 20 and a plus 7 is a negative 13. Boom. 402. I think we can fit 402 here. Why not try? Negative 11 minus a negative 12 plus 5. Okay, minus minus. I'll make that a plus. Plus 5. A negative 11 and a positive 12. Negative 11, positive 12. That's going to give us 1. Feel free to use your calculator. Plus a 5. And I'm just going through this really fast. I'm sure I'm probably going to make a mistake and someone's going to yell at me. Positive learning environment. If I mess up, just let me know. I'll fix it. 6. Boom. Okay. Oh, let me see if that... Okay. I think we're doing good. How long is it? 12-minute video so far? Not bad. 402. Moving on to 404. 404. Negative 7 minus 11 minus 3 minus 5. Let's take a look at the screen. Okay. Okay, minus 7 minus 11 is negative 4. Just use your calculator. Minus 3 minus 5 is a negative 2. So minus minus, I'm going to call that a positive. Minus minus. Boom. Boom. 406. In the following exercise, simplify each expression. Okay. 406. We have negative 7 cubed in part A. And part B, we have negative 7 cubed. So notice the difference. In part B, the 3 is only talking to the 7. It's not talking to the negative. Here in part A, the 3 is talking to the negative and to the 7. So a negative times a negative times a negative, that's 3 of them, that's odd. So the answer has to be negative. And then here, there's a negative hanging out in front, so it's just going to be a negative, and then whatever 7 cubed is. So coincidentally, both answers are going to be negative. Had it been even, then we'd have to think through it a little bit more. So I just need to see what 7 cubed is. I actually have no idea what 7 cubed is, so I'm just going to go 7. Maybe you have a y to the x button. I'm going to use the caret. 7 caret 3, 7 to the third power. Slide over, hit enter. It says 343. Negative 343, negative 343. Okie doke. 408. We have 63 divided by negative 9 plus negative 36 divided by, oh my gosh, negative 4. Okay, so we need to do all multiplications and divisions before any additions and subtractions. So when I see this problem, tell me if you see this also. There's a plus sign right here. The plus sign separates worlds. So I see this world and I see this world. So 63 divided by 9, let's see, 9, oh my god, 7 times 9 is 63, so 63 divided by 9, positive, negative, so negative 7. And then the plus sign here, separating the worlds. Negative divided by negative is positive, 36 divided by 4, 9. Parentheses if you like. So a negative 7 and a positive 9 gives us 2. circle it, boom, done. 410. Am I done? Oh my gosh. Okay, 410. Maybe I'll take a pause in a second, break it up into 2 videos, just in case. Maybe after this one. Okay. -2 all to the 4th minus 24 divided by 13 minus 5. Make sure you write it down correctly. -2 all to the 4th minus 24 divided by 13 minus 5. -2 to the 4th, -2, 4 times, even numbers, so that's going to give us a positive. 2 to the 4th is 16. So -2 times -2 times -2 times -2, positive 16, minus 24, divided by, parentheses, 13 minus 5 is 8. Aha! I must do all multiplications and divisions before any additions and subtractions. So basically this minus is separating worlds. So there's a little world, and there's a little world. So it's going to be 16 minus 24 divided by 8 is a 3. 16 minus 3, 13. Boom. And I'll probably just take a little break right here to make sure that this 20-minute, how long is this video? Oh my god, 16 minutes. I hope everything, like volume and stuff, worked out. Otherwise I'm going to be angry. Okay, a little pause, and then we'll keep going in the next video.